and a young woman explores an enchanted castle in Beauty and the Beast.
Who'd have thought?
Well, bless my soul.
Well, who'd have known?
Well, who indeed?
And who'd have guessed it come together on their own?
It's so peculiar.
Well, wait and see. A few days more. There may be something there that wasn't there before.
Beauty and the Beast find love, but not at first sight, in one of the new movies we'll review this week. And later in the program, Gene and I will join the debate over who should play Scarlett O'Hara and Rhett Butler in the sequel to Gone with the Wind. I'm Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times.
And I'm Gene Siskel of the Chicago Tribune, and our first movie is Beauty and the Beast, and it's a flat-out winner, an instant classic with songs worthy of a Broadway musical and animation worthy of the Disney name. The story is, of course, timeless, even though it can be dated back to the 16th century. The story is about a selfish young man turned into a beast, and the only way he can redeem himself is to fall in love with a lady and have her fall in love with him. The young lady who will come to his rescue is a bookworm named Belle, one of the prettiest, but most important, one of the smartest women in town.
Now it's no wonder that her name means beauty. Her looks have got no parallel.
But behind that fair facade, I'm afraid she's rather odd, very different from the rest of us.
She's nothing like the rest of us.
A threat to keep Belle from ever meeting the Beast is the man who wants to marry her in town, a selfish, muscle-bound stud named Gaston. The story is set in France, and Gaston looks and sounds like Robert Goulet on steroids.
For there's no one as curly and brawny.
As you see, I've got biceps to spare.
Not a bit of him scraggly or scrawny.
That's right. And every last inch of me's covered with hair.
The Beast lives in a castle inhabited by objects that are alive, a singing clock, candlestick, and dishes galore as they prepare a banquet for Belle in the film's best-drawn sequence that ranks with the best in Disney history.
Beef ragout, cheese soufflé, pie and pudding on flambé. We'll prepare and serve with flair a culinary cabaret. You're alone and you're scared, but the banquet's all prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining, while the flatware's entertaining. We tell jokes, I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks.
Eventually, the Beast is charmed out of his anger by Belle, who begins to see beneath his physical ugliness.
True that he's no Prince Charming, but there's something in him that I simply didn't see.
And in the film's most haunting song by the late Howard Ashman and by Alan Menken, Angela Lansbury, as the voice of the Teapot, sings the title tune in praise of any couple that must learn to forgive each other's faults.
Just a little change. Small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared, Beauty and the Beast.
That is just lovely. Angela Lansbury has one of the most beautiful voices on the Broadway stage, and she has brought it to this film. The song is certainly going to be remembered at Oscar time. And what about the whole movie? Well, Beauty and the Beast could reasonably be nominated as the best picture of the year. 1991 has not been a great year for American movies. It could rank in the top 5, along with John Singleton's Boys in the Hood. I love the music in the picture, the film's heart, and I love that little singing candelabra Maurice Chevalier brought back to life in miniature. I've seen Beauty and the Beast twice with my children. I'm going to be back for more very soon. It's a winner.
I was amazed how much I enjoyed this movie. I had heard reports that it played at the New York Film Festival to a standing ovation, and I questioned those reports. I said, I can't see the New York Film Festival standing up and applauding anything. Then I saw this movie, and I heard it interrupted by applause again. It's amazing. You know, my favorite musical number is the Gaston number, where they talk about how great he is and how he decorates with antlers and so forth. It is a very funny film, and the energy level that's possible in animation is so much higher than you can possibly get human actors to move around that it almost makes animation seem like the ideal medium for the film musical.
I think that's right. I think there's some other things that they do. They bring the characters across in arcing sweeps that are as alive as anybody in any musical. The musical has been basically dead for the last 20 years in American film. This one brings it back alive with a great score, and they've even got the details right.
The majority of the animation in this film was done, as it has always been done, by individuals working on these drawings, and you can feel their touch.
It's a real pleasure. Too enthusiastic. Thumbs up, way up for Beauty and the Beast, one of the very finest animated films of all time. It's on a level with Broadway stage productions, and it's a legitimate candidate for Oscar consideration as Best Picture of the Year.